Don't check this. Don't check this. Don't check this. Don't tell Kate.
We're back, you guys. Yay! So many of you loved last week. So we're so touched. Thank you so much that you guys enjoyed it. I know, right?
Yes.
Huge hearts.
Big hearts.
And thank you to those teachers who are willing to donate their time. I know we have more time right now, but also the time we have is precious.
We have more time. Who has more time? Do you have more time, Melinda?
I added a few hours to my special watch.
Hey, I need those hours. Can you share how you did that?
Well, sharing is caring. We did establish this a few months ago.
Yes,
yeah.
we did. But only sharing certain things, not everything.
Not everything. Not your cooties.
No, keep it to yourself.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, it's like my mom was just spraying everything the other day. And I was like, it was in my mouth. I was like, can we just take a break? Time out on the aerosol. Time out. Everything I'm breathing is linen fresh.
Your water tastes linen fresh.
It was everywhere. It was like, let's take a break on that for just a moment while we breathe that fresh air in. And then the weather's been cooking on top of it. Like the other day was really nice, and then the next day it rained all day.
Yeah. Miserable. Absolutely miserable.
So anyway, we're all on this boat together, so to speak, for her, and so I just need all of us to do our part, because we got stuff to do in June, y'all. We got stuff to do in June. Beach, water rides, amusement parks. Nobody wants to be quarantining in June. I'm gonna just call it quarantining.
I think we're gonna
I'm gonna go crazy. So with that, we're talking about Zoom lessons. Everyone is Zooming, and it's a wonder that Zoom hasn't crashed, honestly.
Like, I know.
Everyone's using it.
I have like 4 Zoom sessions going on, 2 with the girls, my husband and me. I mean, how has it not crashed?
The people at Zoom,
Y'all are
thank you. Y'all are awesome. I don't know how y'all are making all this work, this platform, because who would have known? I have not had one moment where I'm like, Zoom's not working.
I know.
The whole world is on it. So so it's awesome. So we're thankful you guys are using it. So we just want to make we're just kind of checking in with you guys, because there are different ways you can be running your Zoom classes, and we just want to make sure that you're getting the most, and your students are getting the most out of it.
Absolutely.
Right? So, especially if you're on the basic accounts, you're getting 40 minutes. If you're signed in through your Hampton City Schools Clever account, though, we have been approved for more than the 40 minutes.
Yes.
Which is helpful, but hopefully you're not using the whole 40 minutes. That's a long time to stay engaged. So hopefully you're keeping it to max 40 minutes, maybe even less than that, depending on your age range. And we just have a few key points that we thought we'd share with you all that we have seen work with students. So the first one is do a check-in. Just do a weekly check-in with your kids and just start off with their SEL components. You're getting logged in, and even saying you might even have a session where maybe it's you and your co-teacher on that same session if it's possible, and having a question of the week that you're using with the kids. So maybe it's what's a new hobby you're doing this week, or what is something you discovered about yourself, something SEL related, social emotional learning, and then asking each kid and taking the time to go through and ask each kid. That way you're setting an expectation that everyone's going to participate.
And it doesn't have to be anything difficult. I learned how to draw a heart this morning, or a triangle. It's judgment-free zone completely. Let the kids just talk. Give them 30 seconds and let them talk.
Oh yeah. Do a show and tell. Really, big kids need it too.
Yes.
Do it whatever. People are still using Amazon. Maybe they got something new they want to show you that week or whatever. Do a pet.
Yeah.
Pet week.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Because
Bring
pets are bombing in these Zoom,
Yes.
videos.
Our kids. I
Yeah.
mean, bring your pet to work day, bring your pet to class day.
Yep.
And that's what it is. And have your pet. You're doing class with your pet.
Yep.
So make it something simple, easy that the kids can do. But then go through and unmute. First of all, everyone could be muted at first till you're ready, and then going through and unmute one student at a time. We are going to participate. Videos maybe off right now, but we're going to show our video at first or maybe later on as a check-in. And so maybe you have challenges each week. Do a challenge.
Yeah.
Your challenge can be something where maybe you had them go in and do a GIM kit. You had them go in and do a gizmo. You had them go do some small assignment. Maybe it was a screenshot or a picture they were supposed to upload to Google Classroom.
Yes. Come on.
Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be anything hard. And then maybe you have winners from that. And maybe just flash through the names and talk about it. And so maybe kids who didn't join last week are going, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had a challenge?
Yeah. Now they're going to want to all be there.
Mm-hmm. I missed something. You guys are meeting every week.
Yep.
And so, at some point you may have parents who are listening into, and they may ask a question or whatnot, and you can kind of address those, or maybe towards the end or at that time, or have them see you afterwards.
Or they can send a private chat.
Right.
So then not everybody sees it, which I think that might be better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be even better. And the question that you may even ask them at the beginning may have them use a chat to get them orientated to the features of Zoom.
Yes. And the private chat, just not, send it out to everybody, use that private chat, because then your introverted kids would be more willing to even write anything. Yeah, it's to the teacher, but they would be, I think, more willing to write something.
Oh, absolutely. And by having a co-teacher join you, so for instance, if you teach the science, but maybe someone else does the math for your third grade, fourth grade, maybe you guys are doing it interdependent, collaborating on a lesson together.
Yeah.
There's a math and science. So that way it's two faces the kids are looking at instead of just your face that whole time, maybe.
So I had this question. So in the basic Zoom, you cannot have a co-host. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes. In the basic Zoom, you aren't able to promote someone, but you can still have that person kind of act as the chat room monitor. So while one person is leading the lesson, the other person is able to go in and still answer questions, keep a tab on things that things are appropriate. Respond to the questions or whatnot while this, something's being taught.
Yep. Okay.
So, great question, by the way. So we've been, so once that's done, then maybe at this point, we've been on hiatus from school going on 3 weeks. So at this point, you may start to kind of introduce one tiny new something.
Yeah.
Get a feel for how your kids respond to that new concept. And maybe it's something that they've been taught before, but maybe you're going in a little deeper. Or maybe you're just touching the tiptoe of it with just a picture.
Yeah, because you could do that on a Monday and show them a picture, and then all week, maybe in Google Classroom or Class Dojo, they can be saying, oh, I think it's this, I think it's that. And then Wednesday, give them a little bit more. And then Friday, bring it all together with that nice big bow.
I like that.
Yeah.
Keep dropping that picture in and again and keep referencing it in different ways.
Yep.
So you're still hitting, if they missed the Zoom, it's in Google Classroom.
Yep.
If they saw it in Google Classroom, now they're seeing it in Dojo or something like that.
Yep.
So then by Friday, you might be ready to have a Kahoot on that same picture.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And your Kahoots, 10 questions.
Oh yeah, nothing more than that.
Yeah. Do your 10 questions, recognize your winners from those lessons, and then drop in a question maybe for the next meeting, present a challenge for next week.
Yeah, or show a little corner of the picture.
Ooh.
And let the kids think over the weekend. Ooh, I think I see, I wonder. That's an instructional technique. Mm-hmm. And let them think about that over the weekend. If they don't, who cares? Because on Monday you're going to show it. And then they can really do the I see, I think, I wonder.
exactly. But it's just a way to keep them engaged and keep them thinking. And by hitting those different modes of instruction, those
Yep.
different platforms, you're guaranteed to get a majority of your kids over time, in
Yep.
some way. And what's
Yeah.
going to happen is, kids talk to each other.
Oh yeah.
So, if I mean, I've only talked to 10 of my kids, but by the next Monday, you might have 5 more kids added to your Zoom class because, oh yeah, we've been having class. Y'all been having class,
Yeah. Yeah.
know?
Y'all missing out on the fun.
Exactly. So, and again, that whole time, what you're doing is, you're tracking participation.
Yes.
That's what you're looking at as your goal. Because, obviously we can't say, you get an A, you get a, whatever, and track marking you down or anything.
Yeah.
But we can track, okay, 3 out of 4 days, I was connected with this student.
Yep.
They checked in with me. And then wrapping it up, you can ask one more question if you want to, or even just saying a goodbye.
Yep.
And having however you're going to say a goodbye and wrapping it up. By then, that's 40 minutes, guys. It goes by quickly.
It really does.
I mean,
It really does. Like in the day when we were physically with the kids, it was like, well, that was only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. What else can we do with this?
Those last 10 minutes of class, you're like, okay, we're going to push this out. But I mean, really you're changing your instruction or doing something different every, 7 to 10 minutes, you're switching to something different. And that's how you keep it lively and engaging for your kids.
Even get the kids up and moving.
Yeah. Oh.
Let them, walk in place, wherever they are, step away from their computer, walk in place. Okay, you guys have 1 minute. You're going to march in place. Get them moving too when you're with them.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, this can be done. That's the thing, we've got to keep them engaged the whole time if they're going to be an active weekly participant, if they're going to stick with us to these next 2 months, 2.5, to keep them engaged, we've got to change things up. So maybe our in-person class was not as interactive, or maybe it wasn't a constant switch between things. Well, now we've got to make that change to keep them engaged that whole time, because we can't make them, I hate to say captive, but they're not in that fishbowl with us.
Right.
It's
like, out in the fishbowl.
Right. Yeah. We're in the fishbowl trying to bring them to us. Come look at me.
Lure them in.
Look into my eyes. What do you see? So we're trying to bring them to the fish tank. And so are we going to be, what is it, the tiger fish? With the whole...
I'm going to be Dory. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I love Dory.
Oh, was it those were blue tangs? Drop into 1 or 2 things I know about science. I'm going to take this moment to drop that a little bit. Yes, I paid attention in Finding Dory. I knew nothing else about marine biology.
Neither do I.
But yes, that is a blue tang. Yes, they are colorful. Me out here trying to be the lion, tiger fish, with the whole fanning out and whatever, trying to come to me. We're so off topic, but I'm going with it. And so anyway, here we are. So y'all, drop us a line, give us a throwback picture, of your classroom days.
Yeah.
And so in the comments below, we'd love to see what your classroom looked like.
Yes.
And drop us, also let us know with that, what are you doing to engage your students in this new normal?
Yeah, share your ideas, share what's working for you, what's not working.
Yeah.
We're here to help each other. Mm-hmm. We're all in this fishbowl together.
Yeah. Just keep swimming.
Well, not really together because we have to isolate. So.
Yeah. Oh goodness, that's a whole petri
We have
dish.
private fish bowls.
Yes, exactly. We're fish bowls in a fish bowl, and just keep swimming, you guys. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
What was I doing? This is a butterfly. There we go. So as we do this, all right, we're gonna sign off here. Things are getting weird, so we're gonna sign off. So next week, if you, I don't know, I was going to say something else. I'm just going to stop talking. So
Bye, guys.
bye.